Okay, oh my gosh, I'm naked. Oh. Just got my shirt off. I'm too lazy to go put on a different shirt, so yep. Okay, so I just came out of Walmart. Typical energy drink. Never had these before. Sobao sweet bread. I didn't really want these, but I just wanted to try it. And I got some carrots. And I haven't been really eating a lot of vegetables since I've been on this trip. So there's this lady over here. She's been parked here for, I think, 2 days. I'm sure she's probably gonna stay there longer. I saw her walking around yesterday, but yeah, she's not the most mobile. Yeah, she's elderly. Hopefully she's enjoying it. Oh yeah, and then I've had this Jacksonville original sausage sitting in my fridge for probably a month. Sure, they have a lot of preservatives. So I'm gonna use this as my protein. See, I'm too lazy to go get my knife in the back. Gonna use work knife. I don't know why they don't make tear notches with these. You know, like, why not? Okay. Why not, huh? Why don't y'all make tear notches with these? Just gonna rip this guy open. We're just gonna eat it. I'm just gonna use my teeth to squeeze it out. I love these sausages. When you deep fry them, or not even deep fry, just fry them, because they already got enough oil in it. Put it on the grill, you're good to go. I still got apples and bananas here, so. Ooh, that's pretty good. And just a little sweet. And then some carrots. Oh, too bad they don't have a seal on here. So I think I already told you guys I've been along this journey. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll meet somebody locally as I'm traveling, right? So I'm using these dating apps. I don't really put a lot of effort in. I don't really care. Because to me, a lot of women, and I'm sure guys, mostly women though, but whenever they go out, they're always taking Instagram photos everywhere, right? You can see it at the beaches, on like these tourist areas. They are posing for their friends to take photos. Women say they don't judge a man by the way he looks, but 100% they do. That's why they only go for the top 10% of men. The only people who ever swiped or wanted to chat were women who kind of have a fetish for Asian guys. A lot of times I'm just swiping. I don't even look at the profile. I'm just like, whatever. I already know how the algorithm works. And then so a lot of the matches, sometimes people can change their destination, right? Or location. I mean, they're actually from another country. I guess a lot of African women, they have this like fetish for Asian guys, which I didn't know. Especially Korean guys, Asian pretty boys. But anyways, so those are the ones I've been getting matches with, and then a few from the Philippines, and that's about it. yeah, but in the United States, I don't know. People and women really hate Asian men. Yeah, unless if you can show them that you got a lot of wealth and status through your Instagram photos. They're not chasing who you are, they're just chasing what you have. From this experience, I can conclude that most people in America, in the Western culture, no, even in Asian culture, because like I said, there's Asian people from over there that say they're from here. Those Asian women who are on the apps, they only want to date white men or non-Asian men. So Asian men is the last on their list on those dating apps, because there are race specific apps where if you want to date only Asian people, if you only want to date Asian and black, or Asian and white, or Asian and Hispanic, there are apps like that, right? I never wanted to be specifically that. It's interesting to see how the dynamic is really true. It just goes to show that people here are very judgmental and very status quoted on the things that they do in society. When I know this, and then I look at society in itself, when you're just out in public doing your own thing, yeah, they act a little differently, they treat you a little differently. Sometimes you get these weird looks, or where people act differently around you, and then you're just like, I know you feel weird that I'm around. Growing up, there was a lot of this. It's just, you just kind of accepted it, right? Even now, as an adult, you notice it and you still see it. Some of the black women, they told me that, they said if you're Asian and you come to Africa, you're gonna get treated typically better than us Africans. And I was like, interesting. So in the African culture, over there, it's like that. But over here in America, African people, they have this hate, or this tie with the American society, that Asians don't belong in America. Asian men, I should say. Asian women, they're all fine with. It's the Asian men that they don't like. So it's total flip. I would have thought that the culture and their native ancestral would be similar tied here, but it's not. If you're black, or you're Hispanic or white, and you go to Asia, you typically will get treated better also than just a normal Asian person. When I went out to the bars with the Europeans when I was in Thailand, 2 girls, 2 guys with me, and we went out to a club. We went to an after party. They told us to come over to come drink with them. They were pouring us a cup of beer. So they poured it all to my European friends, but they didn't pour me one. And you go to Asian countries, you get this special treatment, right? But if you're just an Asian person, you're just normal to them. Yeah, it's the same thing. But in America, you don't get that. In America, usually it's the opposite. If you're not white here in America, you're actually frowned upon. People actually look down on you. The worst one is Asian men. Yeah, at least in America, black men are considered Americans, even Hispanic men, but Asian men are not. They're not in the category of America. Yeah, that's why you'll barely ever see anything where advertisements or social media or anything that talks about Asian men in a positive light. If there's anything on Asian men, it's usually to belittle them, make them a target for everybody else, typically. Yeah, the only thing I would say is different is K-drama, K-pop. That's like the only time you'll ever see where they portray Asian men in a positive light. That's just something I've been experimenting with. And I will say, yeah, I was thinking like maybe depending on where I am in the country, I may get some different experiences, right? Maybe some areas are more accepting of Asian men. A large majority of LA is Asian based. I will confirm this once I get to the LA side. But yeah, it is what it is. You come to accept it. In my opinion, it's better to just live your life than to expect anything from anybody, because when you have these expectations from people, it's the total opposite of what is believed to be acceptable. Then you're just putting yourself in a position to fail. It would be fun to get to know some people who are accepting of Asian people, but But at the same time, I'll say this. Since I've been out, I'm really typically the only Asian guy out. The only Asian people I see are, or Asian men I see are typically working. The only people engaged in the American society are Asian women. Once in a blue moon, I'll see one Asian dude out with them, but typically it's not. It just shows the cultural difference and the acceptance level of the Western culture of Asian men. Like I said, you won't barely ever see Asian men being accepted into it. In college, there's this really cute half Native American, or if not a quarter Native American and white, right? I guess she kind of liked me. And she'd always come over and talk to me in our business class and flirt around with me. And then one of the guys in class, he's somewhere from Europe. So those girls, they kind of knew him because him and like his friends, or they would host parties, right? So the girls, they were with us, and my buddy's like, hey, we're gonna be throwing a party over here, if you ladies want to come, you can come right ahead. The guy, my friend there, he's like, hey Carl, if you're not doing it, then you're more than welcome to join us. And you know what? That cute half native, half American girl and her friends there, they looked at him like, what? Why would you invite him? But they said, oh, you're inviting him? And I was like, okay. I didn't go anyways. I wouldn't have gone anyways. I didn't really care. At that point in my life, I was not in that party phase mode. Society has this thing against Asian men, but for Asian women, like if those white girls, if I was a Asian woman, they'd be like, hey, come on, hey, they're throwing a party, let's go, come on, yeah, come with us. Yeah. So yeah, there's very strong stigma against Asian men in America for some odd reason. Well, I think it's around the whole world. So I'm at a rest stop right now. Just woke up. I'm gonna have breakfast, just my apple, my banana, and of course my energy drink. They got a vending in the facility over here. I'm gonna drive all the way to Atlanta, Georgia today, which is gonna be 6 or 7 hours. Yeah, so it's gonna be a long day of driving. Wow, I slept really good. Maybe I was sick last night. I went to one of the Chinese buffets, the Tampa Chinese buffet, which is amazing. From all the buffets that I've been to, it's probably one of the best ones I've been to. A lot of selection, good ambient environments, great customer service. The workers were super hard working. You could see that they were like running. I mean, literally running, because they're trying to satisfy all the customers. Yeah, and there's like 150, 200 people there. I was just like, whoa, there's a lot of people here. When I looked on the Yelp reviews, they only had 11 reviews on there, and I was like, seriously? They only got 11 reviews? This has got to be a really poor quality Chinese buffet. Yeah, I was surprised. It was actually pretty nice. From the photos, it looked really nice, and then I got there, it was pretty nice for a buffet. It's not a restaurant. It's a buffet. Food is actually pretty good. I got sick though. I thought about it, and I was like, I washed my hands. The food looks clean. How am I getting sick? I remember I was licking my fingers. Now let me ask you this. And all the hundreds and millions and thousands of people you've seen go to a buffet, what is the percentage of people you know that go wash their hand before they go touch the plates and the silverware that they use to grab stuff off of the food on the tables? I'd say less than 1%. I'm the 1%. Yeah, I'm really health conscious, so I always wash my hands. Everybody else I saw come in, well, they didn't wash their hands. And so then I was like Yeah, because I got sick right away. Because my stomach, it rejects things so quick. Especially if it's dirty. So the restaurant isn't dirty. It's the people coming in who don't wash their hands that make it dirty. That's what got me. Because I used my hands to eat some, what was it? Like ribs or whatever. Yeah, some ribs. And I licked my finger because it was a good sauce, right? But then what ended up happening was like within 15 minutes, yeah, my stomach started grumbling, and then I was like, yep. Oh, over here, all the way down to the other end, there's probably like, and then we got the truck stoppers on the other side too. There's probably like, I would say like at least 100 cars here. And with the trucks, probably like 150. Yeah, it's a big thing here in Tampa, Florida. This is a rest stop north of Tampa. Yeah, it's the first one north of it. I was like, whoa. Yeah, I almost couldn't find a spot. Let's enjoy this. Spot that I have to go pick up my items. But there might be flood warnings. What the freak? The joys of living on sea level. Huh. I don't know how you guys do it here, but that doesn't sound like fun. Okay. Time to go for a quick break. I'm so tired. I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap. Or however long. Until my body wakes up. Yeah. Okay. It's hopefully there's room here, not like the other ones I've taken. Yeah, some of them are just so busy. So, I don't know anything about Georgia here, but it seems like they're known for Magnolia Plantation. I've been seeing these signs for like the last 30 minutes. Yeah. So that place right there, that Magnolia Plantation, that white building. I'm not gonna stop to visit, but yeah, I've been seeing these signs forever. They just keep popping up. Oh, that's a gas station. Wow. Pretty boring, I would say. There's not a lot to see out here. I just want to go pick up my stuff. And then, yeah, hopefully I'll make it there before they close. Just driving along the highway. Yeah, I believe we are in Georgia. Billboards on the side here. I believe it's in Georgia. Yeah, Valdosta. We are in Valdosta. Seems like a lot of them are torn down. I've been so tired today that guys, he said he grew up in Myrtle Beach, but he spent a lot of time down here in Georgia. He said that a lot of Georgia is what you would call the rednecks, right? Yeah, they're very old country folk people here. When he came down here, he'd come down with some of his friends and they would just go mudding in the dirt. Right? They would take their cars and drive on the mud. And that's kind of what they did to have fun. I would like to experience that, but I don't think you'll ever experience that unless if you have the connections, like you know where people do that. And I'm sure if you're not welcomed, you're not gonna want to be around that area. We are in Atlanta. Atlanta. Wow, it seems busy here, man. There's like so many people, so many cars. Everybody drives fast here, I'll say that. It's a 55, people are going 80 to 90 here. Holy smokes. 30 to 40 over the speed limit. Huh. Yeah, this looks like a pretty nice neighborhood. I don't know.
Turn left onto Stovall Street Southeast, then turn right onto Faith Avenue Southeast.
This really just looks like the area that I'm in right now looks like a young working class neighborhood.
Turn right onto Faith Avenue Southeast.
And then you go right into the regular neighborhoods over here. Yep.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Moreland Avenue Southeast.
Yeah, I'm heading to Planet Fitness. But I'm so tired. It's 7:30 right now. So I missed the closing. They closed at 6:30. But the package has not been delivered. It was supposed to be delivered today, but when I looked at the app, it's not delivered yet. So I'm hoping tomorrow. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised with the roads here. I don't know if you can see the fence
Take exit 63.
along the side of the highway. But anyways, the fence, like these right here, they look like some
Turn right onto Gresham Road Southeast.
cheap aluminum. Right?
At the light, turn right onto Gresham Road Southeast.
Which is really interesting because most cities that I've seen, when they make those walls along the side of the highway,
Continue on Gresham Road Southeast for 1.5 miles.
they always build it with concrete. But for some odd reason, here it's just an aluminum wall. Earlier when I was driving during the daylight, I saw that there was a couple areas where someone had driven through, or if not, there was damage, and so they tore it all off. Yeah, there was a couple areas like that, and I was like, wow, that's wild. I tried looking on the map to make sure that I was going somewhere safe, but man, this whole area, you gotta go really far out before it gets safer. Okay, so I was at a Pilot. There's probably a little over a dozen cars there. I didn't see anyone sitting inside the cars. I didn't see any RV campers or camper vans, so I'm assuming it's not safe. Because if it was, they would be there, right? So I'm gonna try Walmart.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Gresham Road Southeast.
It's only about 6 minutes from us. I'm gonna check it out. If I see some camper vans or RVs, then it's a done deal. I'll stay here. But if not, the closest like rest stop is probably like 40 minutes from here. There is the this security at the Walmart here. They drove up, but they just turned right into the front doors. So I'm assuming it should be fine, but I have no idea. We'll see. I know there's a couple cops over here. Right down the road, actually, before I got here. There's like 3 or 4 of them just sitting outside over there. But I see people. Yeah, there's a bunch of people like scattered around the parking lot. I do see a camper van. And then there's a couple people behind me that are like right in the back, just car camping. But I think I should be fine. I might get the knock, but at least this has cameras and it's lit. Yeah, it doesn't feel safe here in Atlanta, so I'm only gonna be here for one night. So I was talking to you guys about those fences on the side of the highway there. Yeah, these are some thin aluminum instead of some bricks. Oh, yes, we are going to Stone Park. It's supposed to be the most visited place or tourist area for Atlanta here. Man, it is cold. It's 50 degrees and I'm feeling the chills. Yeah, I was gonna get into the 70s today, but man, the nights are chilly. It's so cold. Oh man, I'm missing that Florida weather where the nights were like, it was still in the 60s. Now it's just freezing. Okay. So, I'm not exactly sure where we are, but yeah, I see some people taking this trail over here. There's a trail inside of it. I want to go off course, right? I want to go in the woods. And there's a trail in here that goes in the woods. I think it might be this one. But hold on. I'm not sure. See, this map is kind of confusing because it's like upside down or something. Okay. I don't know. So lost. No, I don't think this is a trail. There's a big stone somewhere. I might be going the wrong way, but oh, top of the mountain. Okay, let's go. Maybe it's over here. Okay, we just gonna walk it. Okay, so we're on the soft woods. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at these trees. Look at these trees. Whoa. Okay, very dangerous. Do not walk on or around the train tracks. Y'all hear that? No walking on or around it. Oh, so there is a trail in here then. I think the top of the mountain is up here. Right. Let's check that out first. Can we go over here? What is this? Oh, that guy's motivated over there. He's got a boombox and everything. Nice. That's a way to get motivated. So there's a $20 pass for the day, or you could get a full. Oh, this is interesting. Wasn't expecting all this. So essentially, we're on a rock. We're just on a big rock. Hello. No idea. Okay. Seems like this is the most traveled, this over here, but there are some other areas over here where nobody takes it. Well, I'm guessing most people have been here before. Take this out. Let's check what's this over. It's over here. Just some wilderness. Yeah, there's these little trails on the sides over here. Oh, no one goes over here though. Wonder why. There's some interesting vegetation that grows up here. And it seems to still flourish during the colder seasons. Yeah.
F-150, they got an F-150, so like I feel like their truck could it goes past the gravel.
There's a 5-mile loop, so yeah, can do the 5-mile loop. Yeah, I don't think this is too far. Don't think so. Show you there's a nice view over here. Let's go. Wow. So there are a little bit of trails over here. Not too much though. Yeah, some trails coming here and over here, but it seems like everyone just goes straight to the top. This is gonna be beautiful. Now that's interesting. So I'm curious, how do these trees grow up here? Do they like penetrate right through the rocks? Or do they just grow on the surface of the rocks? As these decompose, they become soil. I'm fascinated. There's a stream of water coming. Somehow, yeah, the soil itself is just made of the pines themselves. Wow. Mother Nature. Cease to amaze. No dogs or pets allowed on the mountain or walk-up trail. Why? Why wouldn't they allow that? The view is quite amazing. So if you look down here on the other end of the cliff here, you can see the skyline of the city right on the horizon. Oh, this would be beautiful at night actually. Wow. A lot of the times when things are this beautiful, people, they don't even enjoy it. Come to enjoy it, I should say. The people who live here. Yeah, I'm guilty. Guilty myself. You never think about it. It's right there, you know? Everybody always thinks you gotta go out for it to be considered nice. Yeah. But no, it can be just right in your backyard. You guys ever felt these? Oh, it's like, it feels like a fur on an animal. This is fungus, right? Or is it? It looks like a plant though. Like a fungus plant? I don't know. Oh yes, I got I don't know if you can see this, but I got a bite or some kind of allergy. You see these little bumps on my finger here? Yeah, I don't know where I got that from, but I think it might have been from maybe the shellfish. That's the only thing I can think of. When I was at the SeaWorld or whatever, they let us pet the jellyfish a couple days after I saw this. But I don't know if it is because I washed my hands and everything. So I'm not too sure. I just know that I started seeing that afterwards. It's getting hot. I'm gonna take this off. Wow, look at these rocks. They're like granite or something. Yeah, it's some kind of granite. It's like shimmering. The reason why I'm always scared of heights is because, yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen, right? Let's go, let's climb up here. Let's go all the way up. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen to the terrain that is keeping you up, right? So sometimes in my head, and I think in most people's heads, they're like, that fear of it falling down or yeah, something failing, right? It's always going in my head. Even when I was taking that 360 sky view in Orlando, I'm just like, even stuff like this, right? Like, why if an earthquake happens or something, the rock shifts, or yeah, and then you slide and you fall down all the way down. See, look at these rocks. Oh my gosh, it's like falling apart. What is that? It's like man-made? Yeah, probably some man-made. It's like a man-made rock or something. Yeah, see, it's chipping away. We're back. That was some pretty thick forest there. Okay. I don't think we got that much further to go. Just a little bit more. Ooh, it's getting hot now. Ooh. Yep. Temperature's rising as the day goes. I will say, if you're coming up here, just be careful, because these rocks quite big. Yeah, you gotta be cautious about where you step, because if you fall, ouch, that won't be fun. And I'm gonna fall. All right. Wow, it's not over yet. Still gotta go. Got a ways. Okay. There's not really much over here. Hey, look, squirrel. It was hiding inside this. Here, I got a little fruit for y'all. Here. Take a bite out of my apple. See if he wants any. Where is the apple? There we go. It's food, bro. Oh, there he is. He's happy. Oh, he's hiding. He's gonna hide. Why? Why are you hiding, bro? He's way over there eating. Are they known to be shy? I don't know, maybe. Do not walk along the white lines. Follow the yellow lines. White lines. Oh, yellow lines. Okay. I should really wash my hands. Well, I sanitize them, but it's all good. Oh, I see it. There are more yellow lines up here. Yellow lines. Where's the white lines? Hi. What is, oh, there's a white line over there. Why is there a white line? Oh, maybe it's more dangerous. There's a city here, city there, and far in the distance there's another one over there. How's it going?
You better when I'm at the top.
Yeah, almost there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear cameras can never pick up the angles of climbs because this is pretty steep. That's why they got railings here. I see a couple people are taking the white line over there. Ooh, look at these birds. They're right next to us. It's probably like a 35 degree. No, I'd say probably 40, 45 degree. It gets steeper. Yeah, see. It gets steeper. Wow. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Howard Eddie. Oh, there's a bunch of engravings in here. Go. Oh, just the view. Looking downwards as you're climbing. Ooh. Oh, we're almost there. A little bit more. Oh yeah, this is definitely good leg workout. Good cardio. So yeah, see, there's the white lines over here. Oh, there's like two ways you could go. There's one over here too. I wonder what this is for. Hot tub. There used to be a hot tub up here. Wow. Oh, I think we made it. Now it's just the big circle top. Yeah, let's go all the way so I can do a 360. And these rocks. Oh, there's a little area up here. I guess you can't do a 360 there. Just gotta walk it. Oh, beautiful. So beautiful here. Oh, that's where you take the ride down. It looks like a nice facility. So here's a little back view. Yep. Wow. Beautiful. And I got some pretzels and cheese. Gonna have a little snack. Let's go. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Facility here is quite nice actually. Yeah, so if you want to ride the thing, you gotta go down that way.
Could not have asked for a better.
Yeah, but
To the left.
hello. Yep. What if? Yeah, we'll go sit over here. I would love to try one of those zip lines, but man, that'd be scary. Kind of hesitant to eat the cheese, but let's do it anyways. Just regular cheese or whiz cheese, probably. Just pretzel and cheese. I think I need to buy some some lactose medicine. Also this salt. I'd rather have pretzel without salt. If it was like the butter salt, that'd be perfect. Too much salt. Here we go. Oh, you can't even see in there because they got the little film blocking it. I feel like the white line is for service roads actually. Yeah, I feel like it's for when they gotta service the thing up here. It's smooth, so the trucks can just come right straight up here. That's why I'm pretty sure. But I saw some people walking this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go on the other side. Yeah, let's go on the other side. I just don't want to risk tripping, because man, if you trip on this, you're falling for a good 200 meters. Okay, so we are taking the off trail. Yeah, just a little bit more rugged. Oh yeah, I almost twisted my ankle earlier. I wasn't paying attention. I was on my phone and was trying to message a friend, and then I saw a guy coming, walking on the same trail, the opposite way. So I was like, oh, I gotta watch out for him. You know, like make sure we got enough room where to go. So I didn't watch where I put my footing in. I was like, shh, you know when you're gonna twist your ankle? Yeah, it almost happened. When I was a kid, I used to twist my ankle all the time. Yeah, it was not fun, I'll say that. What time is it? I think it's like, it's almost 1 o'clock. I don't really know when the traffic hour is. So, I mean, I'm guessing right now till probably like 4 or 5. And then, yeah, I just want to make sure that I get my stuff before they close. Because if not, I have to wait another day. Yep. Whoa, slippery. Whoa, look at this, guys. Deer right here. No way. Look, I'm right next to them. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going, so I'm just gonna go back to the main road, or the main rocks. Cause yeah, I'm just going off a cliff right there. So I'm gonna walk through this. What the heck? Somebody's doing the naughty. They left evidence. Is that how they hang out? They hang out based upon the group or the age? Oh, that would be so cool one day, yeah. To actually walk up to one and like touch them. Like out in the wild by myself. Oh wow. So what do you think? Is this natural or did somebody do this? It's like it's like perfectly laid out like this. I don't believe it's natural. Is it? Whoa. There's this guy. There's this guy doing a wheelie. Yeah, but then pretty cool. But yeah, there's a guy behind me doing a wheelie. There's a cop that's after the guy riding the bike now. What the heck? The guy riding the bike, wow, that's crazy. So I noticed here there's a lot of roads like this. There are single file lanes that go through the city and they're main roads. It's really interesting because why would you do this when it's a pretty busy city? Okay, so we are in Monroe, Georgia, which is the city right next to Atlanta, and there's a bunch of Asian restaurants over here. Okay, I'm on the phone with customer service. Yeah, I wasn't able to say much because I had a call. We are at the Taiwan. Let's try some new king. We got some Thai spice on the side here. Hopefully it's spicy. Grilled pork. I think this is like fish sauce. Fish sauce with dry pepper. Lang mu pat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Pork meatball, if I'm not mistaken. They say it's like the northern Thai, so it has more ginger. Yeah, it's a more ginger. Yeah, I was just in Thailand last year, so right inside here. Let's see. Yeah, it has that strong ginger flavor. No. Well, I would prefer it more spicy. Maybe I gotta ask for Thai spicy. Yeah, I've never seen these before. I know in northern Thai, ginger is a big thing. Ginger and spicy. Spicy. So you can see inside the meatballs, there is a little bit of spice in there. Little peppers. Sometimes Thai Thai. So it's their papaya salad with some sticky rice and some chicken fries. Oh, papaya salad. Oh yeah. Pretty sweet. A little spicy. Not too much. Just a little bit of the kick. Super little. Boneless chicken, but they took out the chicken. is how you're supposed to eat Thai food. Finger food. Ow, what is that? Okay. It's like fufu. If you want it Thai spicy, you gotta ask for a side of peppers. So I put about 2/3 of that right in here, and yeah, it's gotta kick out real quick. No joke. So just like in Thailand, the Thais, they love deep fried
And what kind of
garlic.
for the cashews?
Fried garlic. I love the amount of work that they put into these. Yeah, they cut everything off the bone, so then you could just use your utensils. So neat. Yeah, that's how it is. It's pretty sweet. Peanutty. Don't go. Gotta get a bubble tea fix before I go, so got a matcha bubble tea. So the restaurant, they're just closed 9 o'clock. They're just checking people out, but it's kind of, you don't know where you're going. So you'll see these jeepneys, or yeah, I think they're called jeepneys. But yeah, it's right on the corner here. Off this main, it's on Wayne Street. And then you gotta go in here. I couldn't find it at first. I was driving around over there. They need bigger straws for the bubble tea because you got some big pearls. Yeah, they just got regular straws. Don't work. But all in all, pretty good. It's nice to have some food that resembles more authentic Thai. Yeah, because what I got was pretty much all street food, which was delicious. Yeah, really don't get street food here in America. It's all just the typical traditional like favored dishes. But yeah, this one they have a couple. Yeah, they have a whole side on one side that is just dedicated to street food items. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to Atlanta. None of my items were dropped off today. I got a call Rally Tech to update their delivery drop off. They won't allow the consumer to make the change. I have to contact Rally Tech, and Rally Tech has to contact them. The first time I did it, it was easy. Yeah, in Orlando. I went in, they're like, oh, can I see a photo ID? Boom. Walked right out. It was like less than 30 seconds. But these ones, I don't know. Too much of a hassle.